And we're just going to begin by taking a nice deep breath in, connecting to the element of water. Washing in through the divine feminine body. And unraveling all layers of electricity, of contention, of frustration held around the body in essence of entrapment. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a gorgeous diamond crystal to move into the center of her heart. And as the diamond comes into the body of the divine feminine, just begin to see the many layers of cracks within the body, discomfort, disturbances within the body, illuminate in crystal iridescent tone. And begin to rejoin, regroup, merge back together as we begin to repair fragmentation. And exercise into the biochemistry and the endocrine system. Feeling anger and contention release, frustration and irritation release, and feeling the essence of the source angelic moving in through the back side of the heart, connecting through front, lifting from the autonomic nervous system response, iagoras matapo hiadora, asa na ahieme tiapteresni is iagoras nasaya, whilst focusing in on the solar plexus. We begin to resurrect strength, resurrect empowerment, resurrect and cultivate bliss-charged love tone frequency bands to move up and through the feminine body, where we access into the antlers of the moon. Resurrecting through the vertical pillar, we access into the matrix of the moon body. Delving deeper into the subconscious. And it's within this location, I'm seeing a wall of entities. That akin to the 8th sphere. We raise up protections, diamond templating, diamond protections. as we move through this layer or this wall of entities, allowing any heaviness just to wash over the body without holding any attachment. You can almost bring yourselves back into a conscious state if you feel too heavy within this, and it will still be working as the transfers of energy move through. We begin to identify digressive aspects. Held within this sphere. And near enough immediately, as we begin to identify the layers of anger, the layers of hatred, I'm seeing roses moving forwards in full bloom. Access through the memory fields to draw a point of reference to where we participated in dark structures or dark organizations through historical aspects, both planetary and galactic, that we are which fighting against or correcting against, more accurately, Yakoras Ma'atapunya Mora Sana'atia. And as the rose goes out to these aspects, they begin to shed. They begin to correct. And finally align. And as they move into alignment, memory fields decompress. Releasing grief, releasing sadness, releasing disconnection to source, and re-establishing divine light connection with the source light fields moving down through the vertical pillar, entering forward through into the digressive aspect and memory fields to reconnect, re-establish who you are as a person within this aspect, within this framework, through this harmonic interchange. Feeling the grief as we rebirth into the divine light principle. updating through the memory fields, updating through all aspects. Yagoras ma'atiatras nisiodora, allowing transfers to take place. Grief turns to unconditional love. Unconditional love works to heal. Compassion expands from your heart. As we see the digressive patterns within ourselves, we can then see the reflection within the negative factions running through the earth body as we speak. Understanding the mirror from where we were to where we are today. We're going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths as we draw in the essence of the rose, the gorgeous smell of the pale pink rose. Filling the body with compassion, the rose of compassion. Dissolving neediness as we identify the areas of us that needed to be heard, needed to be seen. Now is that time. To replenish where the disconnections from unconditional love have sat. Recoding DNA fields as we begin to separate out traits of the family lineage, and traits of our historical patterns. Feeling the electrical currents pulse through the back of the solar plex. And it's this that's interplaying a strong hold on the light disposition. And we can start to recognize this now as to where we get pulled off into certain patterns, behaviors of torment and torture. We bring through the white flame, crystal iridescent flame, merge them together as one, twin flames, burning at the base of the feet, up through the body. Encapsulation through the auric field, running through the chakra system, updating through the vertical axes. Taking off layers by layers by layers, and entering into the blueprints. Where we begin to unlock layers of the fallen aspect blueprint. Or fallen race blueprints. And as we access this point and see the flames burning through them, we begin to unlock and release layer by layer. Releasing tightness and tension within the body. O kia kora asa na hiana e tia torishna siat dora. And pouring yellow, pale gold liquid light into the apex of the blueprint through the lock systems and releasing, removing density locks. And it's here we're looking into collapsing out any digressive, predatorial, aggressive, service to self, behavioral patterns in this blueprint clear up. Where we can just scan our memories, scan the memory field, scan the history of any time we may have come into a layer of service to self, or feel this kind of emotion feeling around us, within us, recognizing it now as the fractalized, fragmented self out of alignment. It is still you. Expanding unconditional love through the body. We're going to bring in source light as well at the same time. And extending it out to these fragmented aspects. Taking it through galactic history. Breaking down any layers of heaviness, any tightness, any uncomfortable compression. Allowing it to transfer through. Going to go ahead and work with the pink flame here and just take that up and underneath the feet and take it up through the fallen aspects. I'm going to take it up through the feet as well, the Earth Star chakra, and just run it up through the meridians, run it up through the vertical pillar, connect it through the chakra system. And we're going to take that all the way up into the moon. Which is subsequent and a mirror to your subconscious. The pink flame really represents unconditional love. Whilst rapid, as well as rapid transformational energy. And I'm just seeing it come to the petals of the rose and expanding through the DNA fields, double helix DNA presentation, recoding the DNA, pink fire running through, reorientation, phase shift. Really nice work, guys. Deep transformation. I'm going to take it through the neural pathways, correcting through the scope, reordering the vision, gaining access into the divine temples of light and wisdom, where the aspects, the fallen aspects, are now being christened, baptized, and working through teachings, integration of sacred prophecies, sacred scrolls, rapid transformation. Yo dora asnya karamna ahia kuna na ahukura asabotabonya mora na ahukia kresni siato na ama dora ana otaboya kura na au dora na ononyama atoresnia kura na andayatara otianene dora ama ai. Crisp light tones expand, present, updating through the templating, weaving through tapestries of light. Yanayo doras na akioras no utobosk. Kokora asuto yushni siatara onyama ai hia na oya kurasma o te poshmi mora ao hunya ai miyamama oyo oyo. Expansion, crystallization, silicate matrix merging to the DNA, fire letter sequencing engaging, arcing and building through the trajectories, the agoras ma'atabos mimura, layer by layer of the dimensional fields. igniting and illuminating, as we can bring these aspects to reintegrate. Updating through the base light alchemy, updating through the ormus, updating through the Atman particle, connection and correction through caduceal joins, vertical staff and rod, build through vertical horizontal axes intercepts, connecting hierogamic joins, bridging hierogamic union, multidimensional alignment, bliss, excitement, joy, moving through the body, and connection into pineal gland through raising kundalini, scalar waves connecting to the grand central sun, diamond sun, templating builds as the diamond sun body connects in, reordering the fields, dissolving the tightness around the third eye as the pineal gland crystallizes in multitonal crystal iridescent light. Pain release. Tiaras motopohiautora asana ati toras nasiokura ana auhiongoras ni soras mao. And updates through the toroidal field. That feels really good right now. So we're going to just reintegrate all soul fragments suspended through time and space, updating through all blueprints, cleansing the blueprints in source light, and merging expansion to the body, bringing the heavenly blueprint down and updating, restoring divine organic blueprints, releasing any digressive quality, moving to seal, update through all levels or layers of light, update through all bodies, and sealing forward now through all levels or layers, sealing forward through the breath of the divine I am presence. Thank you, everybody. That was real fun.